Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, and I'm back for another Walking Dead video. In today's video, my friends, we're going to be discussing our first look at Clementine Book 1. So a couple days ago, I made a video discussing the outlook of not just Clementine, but the Walking Dead Telltale series going into 2022. Obviously, we know that Book 1, which is mainly the big main thing for this series, is coming out next June 28th to be exact. And we've got now our first look at Book 1. We're going to discuss the couple pages we've got. Remember, this is a 256-page graphic novel. This is not a comic book. I have a lot of comments I read through in the last video that people think that this is a comic book. No, this is a graphic novel. Last, we'll just say in July of this year was the comic book, Clementine Lives. This graphic novel, which is coming out in June, is a continuation of that 12-page comic book. So again, this is a graphic novel. If you don't know what a graphic novel is, I'm going to put up on screen what it is. That is what a graphic novel is. It is not a comic book. It is pretty much, if I had to define it myself, it's a mix between a comic and a book. So we also got news on the Lee and Clementine statue. So tomorrow, remember, is the Skybound live stream where they're going to have Clem and Lee tell tales, and they'll talk about an update with the statue, which I believe will be them announcing that you'll be able to pre-order the statue. So even if you didn't get the definitive edition, you might be able to get it. We'll talk about the whole, statue thing near the end of this video. We're going to go through the preview first. So if you guys do enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like, subscribe. Join about the near 50% of people that are subscribed by hitting that red subscribe button. And please be sure to hit that bell notification with all turned on so we can try to hit 100,000 people that have that bell set to all. And also, thank you guys for 310,000 subscribers. Really do appreciate that. And if you do enjoy this and want to see more Walking Dead content, make sure you're subscribed with those notifications on so you don't miss anything. All right, let's get into the preview of Clementine Book 1. All right, so I want to give it credit to who actually showed me this first. They wanted to give me a shout out to their YouTube. Their YouTube is The Winter Soldier. So if you're watching this video, Winter Soldier, thank you very much for notifying me about this before everyone started tweeting me it. So there is a website, which I will link in the description below, where you guys can click on this and see all the images yourself. And also, we got some more information on the book. So let's discuss everything. Author, Tillie Walden. She's the one who wrote the last comic book. I discussed this last video. So again, if you're not a big fan of that last comic book, I don't know. We'll have to see if Tillie can right the wrongs that she did. Genre, horror. Recommended age 14 plus, young adult. Publisher, Image Comics. Release date June 28th of 2022. Pages 256. Now you can pre-order a physical copy at Skybound, Comics, Hopolocator.com, Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Bam Books A Million, IndieBound, Pulse City of Books, Target, and Walmart. The ebook you can get at Apple Books, Comology, Google Play, or Rakuten Kobo. So those are where you can get either a physical or ebook. I might even get both, depending. We'll see. So, Clementine Book 1. Acclaimed author Tillie Walden enters the world of Robert Kirkman's The Walking Dead as 17-year-old Clementine must learn the difference between living and surviving in this intimate coming-of-age YA graphic novel trilogy. From the world of Robert Kirkman's The Walking Dead, Clementine Lives. Clementine is back on the road looking to put her traumatic past behind her and forge a new path all her own. But when she comes across an Amish teenager named Amos, I know this almost sounds fake, but I gotta stick with it. I gotta see whether y'all, with his head in the clouds, the unlikely pair journeys north to an abandoned ski resort in Vermont, where they meet up with a small group of teenagers thinking of building a new walker-free settlement. As friendship, rivalry, and romance begin to blossom amongst the group, the harsh winter soon reveals that the biggest threat to survival might be each other. A coming-of-age tale of survival written and illustrated by two-time Eisner Award winner Tillie Walden. So that is the description. That's what it all is. So we're going to go through the pages. Let's go through the pages right now. There's some interesting stuff in them. So here is image 1. It looks to be kind of like a flashback. Now, we get to see finally, for the first time in comic book form, there he is, the legend himself. The GOAT, Lee Everett, carrying child Clementine through a horde of walkers. I don't know exactly what moment this could be. Maybe memory of Savannah. I don't know. It's maybe just some other instance. And then it shows her being like surrounded in like a dark area with a bunch of walker hands, you know, trying to reach for her, and she's yelling out Lee, you know, yelling out his name and stuff. And then you see she wakes up from that, you know, dream. Like, what the heck happened? So, image 2, we get to see Clementine's newest foot. And we have a new character here, which I don't know who it is. Could this be that Amos person? I don't know. They only just showed this person's hands, and it looks to be a little older, so it might be some... You know, they say this is only teenagers, so I don't know. Now, this socket should keep a good seal for you, but I added this belt for extra support. Roll that over it all, and it would take quite a tug to get it off. Yes, just like that. I've been saving this ankle design for a while. The old kind I made, I've been told, wasn't quite flexible enough. This one has some bend. So you get to see, it is kind of cool. Probably, you know, to adjust to the winter, you know, weather, she kind of has this foot design. So I found that pretty interesting. So at the end it says, it will take some getting used to, Clementine says, as she finally starts to stand up with it. So that's the full body image of her with the new foot. So interesting. We've got a little mystery here going on. So our next one, we finally get our first look at famous Amos, whatever you want to call him, the Amish teenager that clearly you're going to be able to tell here has feelings for Clementine, which could this be the potential new romantic interest? Oh man, people are not going to be happy about this. I think he's the one, but I could be wrong. So, as you said, I think that's Clementine and some other person walking. And he says, hurry, as it looks like they're approaching a cottage, a little house there. And then he says, get in. You can see Clementine looking back at him as they're walking through a walker horde. And Clementine looks back at the walker horde, and Amos is like, come on, let's go, Clementine. Clementine's like, oh my god. And we see them going away in the little... So I guess so they are riding horses in this, which is pretty cool. So that's it for image 3, but, you know, kind of got to just give you an idea, a little bit of the story. We don't see any other characters in this, so interesting indeed. So the final page. The dialogue here, again, Tillie, I don't know what's going on with you in the dialogue. I don't know why you have such issues with the dialogue. It's just, I don't really, sometimes, you're going to see what I mean here by the end. So, Clementine says, you are the most ridiculous person I've ever met, looking at Amos. It was just a buggy, Clementine, not a dear horse. All your stuff was in it, she's yelling. I got my shirts. It's okay. Then it looks like they stare at each other. He's smiling intently at her like a, you know, someone that's got like a crush or something. That's what I was saying. And then Clementine's looking at him with disdain like, what the heck are you looking at, bro? Then she stares at him and says, come with me. And he's like, 2 is safer than 1. She's like, you'll be fine. You're an idiot, but you know how to use that axe. And he's like, I need you. And here's the part that really pisses me off. I'm not interested in being a bodyguard anymore. Bodyguard. I don't know if Clementine ever felt like that, but, you know. And then he says at the end, not for that. That's it. 256 pages, and this is only 4 of them. So, not really the most you could take out of this, other than maybe, you know, Clementine's got a new foot. Her and Amos are going on adventures from walker hordes, and Lee is brought back up in a dream. You know, so interesting stuff there indeed. So we will not probably see anything else. Maybe we'll get a couple more page previews before June, but that will pretty much be it until June. So we have to leave off the mystery and everything else until then. Maybe we'll have a couple of videos discussing things on certain ideas, but we'll have to wait and see on that. So in regards to the statue, Skybound Games tweeted the following: "Hi everyone, today we have another update for you. Hit the link for more details." And we got a new look image at the statue. And before, compared to the other one, the previews they showed before, things aren't looking good. Now, this is what they showed. Lee. I don't know what's going on with Lee's face there. It just doesn't really look like that good. Clementine, I think it's fine. Now, it does look really good still, but let me show the image they showed before, and you'll see the comparison. So y'all see what I mean. Yeah, it's downscaled a bit. So they might need to work on that. So here's the update in regards to the statue. Hi everyone, when we last spoke, we showed you the updated imagery of our Lee and Clementine statue that was dropped with our friends at Level 52 Studios. And however, as we mentioned last time, co-restrictions on shipping, global supply chain delays still remain a challenge. So, while we had mentioned that we were projecting shipments to the statue to be early 2022, which is pretty much coming up, these lingering unforeseen circumstances now have us revising our shipment projections to fall 22 at the earliest. What a disaster this has been. This definitive edition came out in September of 2019. It is almost 2022, and fall will be right around 3 years, meaning we have had to wait 3 years for this damn statue. 3 years! Pandemic or not, this is unacceptable. Really, it really is. And I'm not gonna... I understand there could be certain situations where this is warranted, but come on, Skybound. Like, I got the meme statue. I want my good statue. Am I gonna be 30 or am I gonna be dead by the time it ships? Come on, y'all. I know. Pandemic, I understand, but it's so disappointing to hear this. We apologize again for those disappointed by these continued shipment delays, but we hope you understand the unprecedented situation that global supply chain delays present, not just us, but to our global partners. If there is one bright spot, we've read numerous comments we've had from fans who'd like to pre-order additional statues for themselves or friends and family. We ask that you tune into our Skybound Halloween Expo on October 29th, which is tomorrow, for some good news. As always, keep following Skybound Games on our social channels for the latest news. Yeah, I'm not happy with this, to be honest. But the one bright side is that for the people that didn't have the Definitive Edition, Guardian, or Signature Edition, you will be able to get this statue, it appears. So we'll have the full update probably on that tomorrow. So other than that, though, that is going to do it for the video. If you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to drop a like and subscribe. If you did enjoy this, and hope you guys did enjoy this video so much. Let's go for 1,000 likes. Really would appreciate that. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Peace and love, and have a great day.
I could barely breathe. I could